Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Tutorial Tuesday. Today I'm going to be sharing a video with you that has been requested by a couple of people, and it's also a video that I've been thinking about doing just because I feel like I did this when I first started YouTube, so it's been kind of a long time and I've had a lot of new subscribers and not everybody wants to go back to every video that I've ever done since I started YouTube. So I thought, why not go ahead and do it? And I think this week is the perfect week. And I'm going to be doing an updated video on how to make a shaker divider. Now you can use the same method for a dashboard. You can use the same method to make a shaker card, but mine is going to be a divider because that's how I want to use it this month. You guys know I have to set up my planner for the month of April, and I'm actually going to be using, spoiler alert, I'm actually going to be using the March Lollipop Box Club to set up my planner for the month of April. I thought it would be the perfect one to do so because of the purple tones and the mint tones, all the summer, all the spring color tones that it has. And so I thought, why not make a shaker for my planner? I haven't done one in a really long time, so I'm kind of excited about this. But let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you're obviously going to need is a fuse tool. Now this is the one that I use. This one is by Project Life. And I'm actually going to see if, I don't need this right now, but for the near future, I'm going to see if they have any other ones. I do like this one, but I would say it's not the 100% best. I think there may be better ones out there. But I do love it. It does the job and it works great. So this is the one that I've been having for a really long time, and I did purchase it at Michael's, and I used my coupons. As always, I think I waited for the 50 and the 20. That's usually how I do it whenever I want to get a tool or something that's a little more pricey, because you want to pay as least as possible for it. So a little trick about this is you have to have it heating up for about it tells you about maybe 15 minutes, but I would say definitely do maybe 30 to an hour. If you can do an hour, then even fine. It doesn't turn off or anything, but the hotter it is, the better. And be very careful because this thing is very hot and I have burnt myself a couple of times. And then the one thing, another tip that I want to give you guys is that the top, this little top thing, it moves. So before you plug it into your outlet, I would say twist it and make sure it's tight, because it does make a lot of difference. When you don't have this tight, it will not work as good as it should. So definitely tighten it and then heat it up. Start plugging it into your outlet so that it can start heating up. Leave it for about 30 to, maybe an hour, I would say. So if you're, getting ready to plan, start working on getting your things together in the meantime while this is heating up. And that's pretty much what I did while I was setting up my whole, filming little station. I started to heat that up first so that, by the time I was done with this, by the time I'm done talking in the video, then it should be nice and hot. So then the second thing you're going to need are some sheets. So these are some sheet protectors. You use these in binders. A lot of these are familiar. We are familiar with these from high school. We use these for projects and all that type of stuff. They do sell this in the school aisle section where they have the school supplies. Now mine, I will tell you, I'm very particular about where I get mine. I've tried a lot of different ones, and for me, the Family Dollar ones are the best ones. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm just like mad nuts, but the Family Dollar ones are the ones that work best for me. And I don't know, I think maybe it's like the thinness of the sheet, because the thicker the sheet, the more you are gonna have to fuse. And this one, you really don't need a lot of layers. I do a lot of layers just to make sure that everything is nice and sealed. But you also don't want to melt it, because otherwise it will cut through and then it'll have been pointless. So these are the ones from the Family Dollar. They are by Unison. They come in a pack of 10. And they are acid-free, archival, safe sheet protectors. And they have to be letter size. And I would say definitely get the letter size, because you can always cut it down to size. And, it's better to have extra than have less. These are some that I picked up from Target. Now these are thicker material. The plastic feels a lot more thicker. Even just holding it, you can feel the difference on the thickness. So these are the standard sheet protectors, and they are by the Up and Up brand. And you get 50 of these, and I think these were maybe $3.99, $4.99, something like that. So I wanted to show you guys those just to give you guys my little update on what I use. And then the next thing you're going to need are sequins. Now, a lot of you guys are going to correct me about this word constantly because I always say it wrong. I say sequences, sequins. I say it in all kinds of forms, so I do apologize in advance. Say it, but this is a little box that I created for myself where I put all of my sequins, and I did purchase it at Michael's. It is the Great Value box, so it's $2. I did try to find another one recently, but I tried to find it online today so that I could pick it up in store because I have more sequins that I need to organize, but they were out of stock, so they didn't have any, so I was not able to get it. But this is how I keep them, and you do get quite a bit. You get to hold quite a bit in here. Let me just show you guys, and I do have them organized by color. So I have the gold ones. I have the golds in different shades. You have like the browns, then you have the lighter gold, the bigger ones, the smaller ones, and then these are little, I always have to take these out with the tweezers, but these are little like lotion containers, and I put some extra ones in there. I have white ones in here, as you can tell. I have the darker ones. These are still in the bag, as you can tell, because I just kind of threw them in there, but the green ones are supposed to go in here. Then we have the dark purple, then we have the dark pink, the lighter pink, but these are the bigger ones. These are the softer pink, and then I have the blues that are kind of like, almost like a, they're not a blue-green, they are blue, but this is more like a royal blue. And then you have your silvers, and then these are for like the 4th of July. They are the red, white, and gold silver stars. So that's what I have there, and I love this container. I think it really does the job as far as like storing my sequins. So let me just toss that in there. And for me, whether they're big or small, I don't mind, because whenever, ooh, that just flew. Because whenever I do my shakers, I like to use big, small, you know, the size doesn't matter as long as the color is the same. So yeah, that's pretty much, I'll do these after, probably just organize them after. I have more right here. I love using the ones from the Dollar Tree. The ones from the Dollar Tree, they are very great quality. So, you know, you're paying $1 for a little packet of 6. I think it's still a great deal. So I have some purple and some different colors. And then these right here, I believe a lot of people have gotten these from the 99-cent store. This is a little pack that Sarah gave me a while back, and it has the clear, the white, the silver, the holographic whites, and then the black. So I have that one. I have another pack because I like to pick them up every time I go. Here's another one. And then this one I believe was given to me. This one has like little stars, flowers, and sequins, like the round circles. You have silver and gold. And then this one I actually bought at Michael's. It's by the Martha Stewart line, and I loved the colors. It had like the blue and the yellow, so I picked that one up. And then these are the ones from Michael's. These are $2 now, which is a really great deal, and you could use the coupon. So I have the clear ones, and then when I did an order, I bought some gold ones. So as you can see, I have to put these away. And then I love, love, love these. These are white, but they look almost like unicorn type. So I have those as well. So yeah, I have a lot of sequins and I need to reorganize them. That's why I want another container so that I can organize more. And I actually want to start getting more into doing this. I also have this right here. This is a great little buy, I think. I purchased this one from Michael's for a shaker that I made Misty, and I love it. It has the glitter on this side, and then it has the chunky glitter on this side. And I like this chunky glitter because it looks like sequins. But yeah, so this is by the Creatology brand from Michaels. And then I also have this little pack right here. I loved this. You guys remember when the Backyard Table collection came out? This was part of it. And oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. So this is all springtime. These are flowers and these are all like glitter. And then lastly, I do have this confetti punch, and this is really awesome. I'm trying to collect all of these, but I'm buying them one by one because, you know, they are pretty expensive. These are by TUE, and this basically cuts out flowers in different sizes from biggest to smallest, and it comes out looking like confetti. So that's perfect also for making a shaker. You don't have to use just sequins. You can use these. You can even use the little foam balls that you guys have seen everybody use in craft. So you can use a lot of different things. I mean, why not, right? It's your project, so make it how you want it. All right, and then the next thing that I have is of course, my ATG glider, never fails. And then you're going to need what you're gonna be using for your divider. So basically anything that you're gonna use to make your card, to make your dashboard, or to make your divider. I'm making a divider, and I'm gonna be using this sky blue paper. And I know I said I wanted to frame this, I did, but I think I'm gonna use it in my shaker because, well, I'm a planner girl. And then I have the washi that came in the March Lollipop Box Club, so I'm gonna be using that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, what you're also gonna need that I forgot to mention is a glass cutting board. I have mine from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, and it was only $1, and it's really heavy duty, so I like using this one. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our template, and because these papers are already made for A5 planners, it works out perfect for me. So then the only thing I have to do, I do mine is I'm gonna cut my circles. I'm gonna trace my circles, should I say. Ooh. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and trace, and I'm gonna cut, let's see, I'm gonna do maybe about this much. It's half, right? So it's half of one. Half inch, I think, should I say. I'm gonna take my paper trimmer and I'm gonna align the lines. I do also have a video on how to make a shaker not using a fuse tool, so if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. I will try to look for that video and leave it linked down below. So now you should have a piece like this and then a piece like this, and you'll see why I separate them. So with my hole punch, I'm gonna go ahead and, this is some thick paper. And you want to make sure that you leave enough space between the circles so that, you know, you're not like getting too close to the circles where there's a chance it might rip on you. So that's what that looks like. Now I'm gonna go ahead and adhere my little card on here. I'm gonna assume that's somewhere in the middle. Now, one thing you're gonna have to make sure is if you're doing a shaker and you want to add decoration to it, whether they're die cuts, whether it's a card like this one. I would definitely recommend don't use doilies, because what happens is if you don't adhere the edges really good, the sequence is going to go inside that little nook that you leave open. So you want to make sure that all of your edges are completely sealed. Alright, sorry about that. I had to look for my backup glue. If you guys hear music, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put, you know, just regular like YouTube music because there's music downstairs and I don't want YouTube to copyright my video. And then if you hear a lot of screaming kids, it's from downstairs as well. This is a new one that I bought, and I think I like this one better than the one I had bought last time. This one actually glides really nice, so I think I'm gonna have to buy more of these. So again, you want to make sure that all the edges are perfectly glued so that your sequins doesn't go inside there. And I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to move it to the side. Actually, no. Right, so just like that. And I am going to use the washi tape. Maybe I'll just use it like a frame. Just like that. Alright, so now for the next step, we're going to go ahead and take our sheet. You're gonna put your this piece in first. And this is not double-sided, so if you want to make it double-sided, feel free. I don't want to go through all that pain of trying to make this double-sided. Alright, so then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my metal ruler. I've been having this ruler for a really long time now. The fuse tool does come with a ruler, but I like using this one. I don't know why, I just do. Maybe because it's longer. Oh my god, I'm about to burn my mat. I like to use the part that has the little like bumps on it, because I feel like it helps the fuse tool roll better. So let's go ahead and see that, how it rolls a lot better. Love that. And you want to hold it down like this. And you want to press, but don't press too hard where you're gonna melt your sheet. So that looks really good. And I'm gonna go through it one more time, but I'm gonna do it on the back as well because I wanna make sure that everything is nice and fused. Okay, so I think that's good. So now that I have that, as long as this doesn't go through, wow, that looks perfect. Alright, so now in this step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some of this off so that I'm able to maneuver it. I'm just going to cut a small portion. You don't want to get too close either. And I'm going to start putting in my sequins. So I have some purple ones here that I'm going to use. all of them in there. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to fuse this side. That looks perfect. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy because sometimes, you know, this thing does give me issues. But right now, it's looking good. You saw that I almost burned myself. Alright, let me check. It helps if you bring it up very close to the light. Okay, look at how cute that is. So I think I'm going to go ahead and add one more little pack. Of course that happened. Alright, so I'm going to add some white ones. And I'm going to add some more white ones. Now this one, because these are big, I want the purple to be my main color, so I'm not going to add all of them. And then I am going to add a slight hint of pink. And that's where the glitter comes in. Right? Very nice. So shake, 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 and then get ready to seal it up again. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this piece off right here. Alright, and then let's seal this. And we have our shaker. Alright, one more time. Perfect. And that's what I mean by the plastic being very thin. I love that it's very thin because of the fact that the fuse will close it better. Alright, and now to do the test. If it's not fused right, it's going to go in through here. If it's not fused right, it's going to go out through here. And if it's not fused right, it'll go out through here. But it looks good. Alright, so last but not least, let's go ahead and cut this right here. You want to make sure you leave a little bit of space. Never cut really close to your fusing area. And there you have it. A gorgeous shaker divider for your planner. This one is for my planner, but as you can see, it says Planner Girl. It has purple, white, and hint of pink. And I really love it. I think it came out absolutely gorgeous, and it's gonna look really nice in my planner. Once you guys see my setup, I think everything will tie in together. Sorry, I'm very tongue twisted today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys found it helpful, and I hope you guys most of all give this a try, because this really is a fun project to do for your planner, and it just makes it that much sparkly. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You know what to do. Give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at @LA_planwithme, where I share with you guys all of my creations. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.